Check it out, folks. Look what has just arrived, just landed in the shop. This is the long anticipated and awaited new Hikoki concrete nail gun. This is the first one that's actually just landed in the shop here. These have been long awaited for some time now. The Hikoki NC 1840DA concrete nail gun. This is the air-powered concrete nailer to rival the spit gun. Here, everybody seems to use the spit gun, the gas-powered concrete nailer from Spit. Good enough gun, good power, reasonable reliability, but you're out more money on gas. This here is going to be a game changer. Same nails supposedly, but no gas, just your normal Hikoki batteries to power it. Just like the first and second fix guns, these here are meant to be the job now. Can't wait to see this thing. I've been looking forward to these coming on. Price, I don't have an exact price yet, but you're looking at roughly the same amount as the spit gun. Let's get a look at this yoke and give her a wee test out. That's a lot of green. She blends into the box. Now this is body only. No batteries or charger with this. And that is the gun itself. So, removable magazine, takes the same concrete nails. Removable nail guide too, to quickly clear any nail jams. She's air powered, so there's compressed air all the way back here. Same as the roofing and second fix guns. The piston actually is ratcheted back and compresses the air, so it's air powered for actually firing the actual pin, firing the nails, and she's getting onto concrete. This here is going to save a lot of people a lot of money and be a lot handier to use. Not a bad weight either. A lot of weight up on here, back where the magazine and the motor is. Not much here, but when the battery's on, that'll actually quieten down or actually balance it out a wee bit more. And the battery retainer as well, she's on the floating cushioned retainer too. That's what you like to see, so the battery pins here don't get worn out. That'll just flex with the battery instead of the battery flexing and burning these here out. That's nice. Get rid of this box here and see what she's like. So let's get a good look at her. So she's a concrete nail gun, and just like the Spit, you can actually pull out, well, the Spit and the DeWalt as well, you can pull out the probe or the nail guide so you can quickly clear any nail jams, and you can easily pull off the magazine as well. And the handy thing about this is your depth stop as well, for setting the gun 90 degrees, is actually built into the magazine. So no unclicking anything like the Spit and losing parts. That just flips out. So you can keep your gun at exactly 90 degrees. And if you don't want it then, you can just fold it away. It comes with a nice big belt hook as well that is interchangeable. You can put it on both sides. I know the roofing gun comes with a big rafter hook. Even that there you can actually pull off and fit these here belt hooks if you don't want the rafter hook. The rafter hook and the roofing gun, obviously if you're up on a roof, that you're going to be using. But anybody not using it would rather these here. You can buy these separately and just put them on, so it's nice. But it comes with a belt hook, nice comfortable, and you can change around. So you don't have to go fishing for your gun when you're up a ladder, putting something on. The battery is on a floating retainer as well. So this here is a separate housing holding your battery, so your battery's not flapping about, burning out contacts. This here holder's floating about and moving instead of your battery, so it keeps your contacts good, so they don't burn out on you. She's got a controller here for starting her. So this side's going to be all your motor, and then you're going to have a chamber up on top and compressed air back here, and a couple of switches up on this side, and then your controller for it will probably be down on here. But this is going to be air powered. It's not gas. It's not a gas powered nailer. So just like the roofing guns and the second fix, they have a wee recharge port back here, just in case it ever needs to be regassed or anything. If it loses pressure, it can be easily topped up again to keep it firing. Maybe every few years, if ever, you have to do that there. Most of the time you never even need to regas these. These have compressed air, pressurized inside the gun. Every time it shoots nails, it's actually using the air to fire the nail, and then the pin then has been driven back and recompressing the same air again, so it can fire again the next time. The shoot rate in these here, you're looking at about 1.5 nails a second. That's how quick they're going to be firing. It doesn't really matter that much. It's not a roofing gun. You're not going to shoot in these here as fast as a roofing gun. 1.5 is perfectly fast enough. Now the main thing about this, the most important bit, is the nails. is what people want to know. What nails do they take? And yes, they are the standard straight concrete nails, the same as the pass load of the spit gun. So the spit nails do actually fit it as well. So if you're changing gun, you already have the spit and you have loads of nails, you can buy this here and just reuse the same nails again. That's the big thing, because if you don't have a concrete nailer, you're looking to buy one, it's not going to matter to you. But if you already have guns and you have the spit gun and you've already have loads of boxes of nails, you want to keep using the same nails. Box of nails can cost anywhere from 100 to 150 euro. So if you have several boxes, you wouldn't want to be buying something different, buying even more nails again. So Hikoki went the right way and kept the same type of nails. So that's the actual Hikoki nail. The spit is just a little bit thicker, and the wee magazine, the wee plastic collated magazine holder, but they still fit no problem. So you can still use your same nails. That's the big thing. That's where DeWalt went wrong. DeWalt took out a concrete nailer too, but decided to use an angled nail instead. So if you bought the DeWalt gun, you're stuck and you have to buy the DeWalt nails to fire. You can't use anything else. That was DeWalt's big downfall. Nobody wanted the gun because of the nails, and nobody really stocks the nails. They're harder to actually get. Hikoki went the right way and got the right straight nails for this here, the ones that everybody has. They're even the same as their older original gas gun. So they used to have, when they were Hitachi, they used to have a gas powered gun with the exact same nails as that. But this one is air powered, so only thing you need to fire this is a battery, and that's the big advantage of these here. They're going to be saving a lot of money. You don't have to keep buying gas to feed into the nailer on top of your gun, so you're going to be saving around 25% running costs. You only have to buy nails now and no gas, and all you need to run it is just your batteries. So let's get this out and give it a wee test fire, see what she's like. Same as the roofing gun, just holding the power button to power it on. It also has a wee LED at the front to light up the space you're actually shooting. And then it's simply a case, push it down and pull the trigger. Let's give it a wee test. So they were the spit nails. Let's try the proper black Hikoki ones now. And when she's out, you just load her up and go again. Now, nice and easy to load too. You can easily do it, one hand operation. That is nice, and it took a while, but I finally got it through this here. Start flashing the reset. Had to try and get it to run extra fast to get it through this. This is actually a safety feature built into the Hikoki guns and the roofing gun. If you go too fast, or if they pick up anything untoward, they have a safety feature where they'll stop. They won't continue taking the pin back, so it'll stop somewhere about halfway or just before she's ready to fire again, just to prevent you from doing any damage to the gun. So you just have to reset this if it ever happens. So I ran this for quite a while trying to get it to do this, and finally did it. And I want to just point this out, how to reset it, and point out something Hitachi or Hikoki don't really tell you very well. So if it happens to you, first thing is to just check the gun, make sure there's nothing jammed, there's no nail jams on it, because that's why it generally happens. Something's got up inside, it could be causing trouble. It allows you to stop, allows the gun to stop, so you can clear anything before anything goes wrong. If that's all okay, you can go ahead and just reset it. And resetting simple, it even has a diagram on the side of the gun. Plunge it down, pull the trigger, and push the reset button, and that clears this here wee red flashing light. So we'll do that here now, and this is the second thing I want to point out. The other thing you need to know whenever this here does happen, because this catches a lot of people out. Plunge it down, pull the trigger, push your button. Nothing. still blinking. That is because of my battery. It's only a 2.5 ampere battery, but it's also nearly flat. You can't reset the light when you have a low battery like this. As you would imagine, this being compressed air inside, when the pin's fired, back here's under low pressure. It doesn't take much force for the motor to actually get going to start the pin coming back to compress the air. But if it stops halfway or near the end, that pin is under a lot of pressure and it takes a lot more force to get the motor to initially start running. So it takes enough voltage to get it to run. If the battery's too low, if it goes down to 2 bar, basically it doesn't have enough voltage in it to get the motor running. But to get it to go the whole way back, you need a charged battery, 3 or 4 lights on your battery. So this one's only 2, so hopefully this one will work. And that's the other thing, these actually do take the multi-volt batteries as well, the 1836 volts. So you can use either or on these guns. Now she's clear, we can keep on firing. That there is just a stunning piece of kit. The new Hikoki cordless concrete nail gun, the NC 1840 DA. What a piece of kit. Not too heavy, great power, all battery operated, no gas, so she's a lot quieter to actually use. There's no smell of her and there's no stink of gas as well. So if you're using them inside, you don't have the fumes or the smell of gas to put up with. That there is a brilliant piece of kit. And a lot of people I already know are waiting for this thing to come out. So these are going to be a very popular gun. I know they are available in other parts of the world, but they're only just available here now in Ireland. Check them out. If you're looking for a nail gun, folks, for concrete, look no further than these Hikokis. The first and second fix guns have been fantastic. I've no doubt about it. These concrete nailers will be just the same.